Say what's up to the people in Brazil, most definitely.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
No, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Sci-fi is really booming right now. How is this different from other Lost in Space movies?
This has elements of action and adventure, yes, but it also has hints of romance and, you know, chemistry. The story is original. It's unlike anything anyone has ever seen before. It's really an epic. It's one of those movies that I don't want to say too much because I think the movie experience is going to be so good for people that I don't want to spoil any of it. I want it all to be a surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker!
People always talk about chemistry, this kind of connection between two actors, but it's
Yeah.
really hard to identify, right? The right chemistry. How do you achieve something like that?
Like chemistry, you throw molecules together and you see what kind of a reaction you get. You know, you try to see how molecules bond to one another. And so I think Jen and I are both a caliber of actor that could create chemistry with anyone, but luckily for us, we really liked one another. And so it was actually quite easy. You put us together and we were drawn to one another, and it really worked well for the movie.
So, why did you give up your life on Earth?
I assume that everybody's asking you about the sex scene, because Jen said on TV that she got really drunk to do the sex scene.
Yeah.
It was kind of awkward. How was that for you? Is that real?
We did kind of take the edge off with a little alcohol because it is an awkward situation to be essentially naked with somebody who's, for all intents and purposes, a stranger. And so, you know, my job is to just make it comfortable for her, minimize the amount of people that are there, check in periodically after every take, make sure she's comfortable, make sure she's doing all right. And you know, having wine was part of that for both of us, and that's what we did. And you know, luckily we don't operate heavy machinery or anything like that, so no one was in danger.
What do we do now?
Do you trust me?
After you did Guardians and now this movie, you kind of mastered the floating in space kind of scene without looking too dorky. How do you do that?
Thank you. Thank you. I try not to look dorky. That's very nice. Lots of practice. I'm getting lots of practice playing a guy floating in space.
Thank you.
People in Brazil are really excited about the next Avengers, so I have to ask you, could you say hi to people in Brazil and say what can expect from Infinity War?
Ooh, I can't talk about it. I will say hi to the people in Brazil. Say what's up to the people in Brazil, most definitely. And I'm looking forward to the next Avengers just as much as they are.
Hell yeah! Ha!
All right, cool. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you. I appreciate it.